Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Samuel Leggett representing JVS. I got another review for dcbff 2019. This one is called Roasted. This was directed by Ethan Slater. So this premise behind it is basically one man's day at a coffee shop, and it is located in Brooklyn, New York, in a gentrified area. And so essentially the main character, he's kind of smoking weed to try to go and cope with the day. He's got his Sony headphones on, and he kind of just is like just trying to maneuver through the day. He seems to not like his boss. His boss is kind of there trying to talk with him. He's really not even focused there. Customers go through, they're kind of like just pausing and then just dropping change in, and he just kind of just like in his own head just kind of like, man, I need to have somebody else working with me because I can't handle this, like essentially. For me, it wasn't that funny. Personally, I didn't find moments where I was kind of like, you know, outwardly like, oh, that's funny. Like it kind of came off like a little sad more than anything. Because for the most part, I don't know if this was intentional or not, but you know, most times with certain films, when a person is kind of like having their own processed thoughts, you know, it like everything else behind them kind of pauses and then just kind of have the thoughts in open dialogue, and then it goes back to speed force. That wasn't the case with this one. The way that this was actually shot and captured, the person still have an audible conversation with themselves while everything's going on. There was one moment legitimately when he was kind of having an open line dialogue with like about his thoughts on telekinesis and whatnot. His boss is like, can you actually hear what I'm saying? And he's still having this open line dialogue, which is really unrealistic. I mean, but I think a part of that might be him being roasted, like the weed, I'm not sure. In the very beginning, like he kind of goes and gives weed to a homeless person just because the homeless person is really having a long night. There's a fascination about telekinesis, though, where he kind of wants certain powers to be able to do certain things. Initially, he was talking about, you know, he wanted to do something with the coffee maker, but then he was like, no, I want to do so much more about that. And it just gets wilder and wilder to the point where he goes and imagines, like, another coworker, and this is a lot of things that actually go down. I think the thing that I would say is that for this to be primarily shot in the cafeteria, I think do a good job with the placement as far as with the camera work for the most part. There's not any eye-catching shots. The editing with the placement shots I don't think worked as well for me. The other thing is the sound editing. I think the biggest negative I would say would be the sound editing. A lot of times I couldn't really hear what the main actor was really saying. And it kind of like drowned out. Like there was literally one moment where one of the customers like stopped, and I kind of just like stopped as well. And I think part of that was just, it was already kind of going back and forth as far as sound dialogue, where I think that moment probably should have been shorter because of the way that the sound editing is actually done, at least through the microphones from the main character. You know, I can barely hear him sometimes. I think that was pretty much it. I am interested to see what other projects Ethan has in store. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this review. I'll talk to you guys a bit later on. For more from DC's Black Film Festival 2019, keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. Have a blessed one, you guys. Peace.